The narrative that was centred in most popular culture was not a narrative that I could relate to.
When we are telling you clearly, just listen, sometimes you have to take a step back. You have to listen.
Ko Waipunarangi te whetū pōhiri i ngā rangi hōtoke. Tērā pea ka pauri, he makariri, he kōrere hu. Ko ēnei āhua huarere he taimaha, e āhua rite ana ki te oranga o ngā wahine taketake maha huri noa i te ao. E hara a Maudu i te tauhou ki tēnei mea te taimaha. He taha Filipino, he taha Wiradjuri hoki tōna. Kua rongo kanohi ki te kanohi, te kaitito, kai waiata, i rā nei i te whakaparahako me te mōriroriro. He wahine Janajati a Akitami no te rohi Himalaya ki āhia ki te tonga. Kua tipu ia i tētahi hāpori ngārahu, i aukati ai ngā ture o reira i te āhei o te mana whenua ki te whakawhanaunga ki ngā tāngata o tō rātou rohe tonu.
I was never white, right? And I was never black enough. And there weren't any other Filipinos. So I was kind of in this weird position where I was like, I wasn't really embraced or accepted by any of the communities that I was part of. So you're always an outsider. I was really idealistic too. And I was like, the music industry is going to be a place where I'm accepted. The music industry is going to be a place where they don't judge me and they don't have prejudices towards me because of my race or my sexuality or my gender. And I was wrong. So I was like, I'm going to make an album about this. I'm going to talk about what it feels like to experience racism. Not just like the violence and the overt racism, but like the microaggressions, the daily assumption that you're less than. I want to talk about what it feels like to be mixed race and to always feel like you're straddling this line between do I belong here? Do I belong there? Am I enough of this? Am I enough of that? Where do I fit in?
I am from the Thangmi people of the Himalayas. So all indigenous people in India, of what we know today as India, but for us, for indigenous people, these borders do not really exist because we have our own ways of recognizing our land, and that is through our culture and our language and our shared customs and beliefs. Indigenous people, because of historically being marginalized by different colonialists in the subcontinent, we have been treated really badly. Our land has been taken away from us, our rights have been taken away from us, and by rights I mean all rights, like rights to exist as people even. We live under a lot of terror. Every time there is indigenous resistance, their houses are burnt down, people are shot. It helped me a lot to build connections and find strength and resilience in myself, and then be able to share the stories of myself and my family and my people. And then I had to do a PhD because I could not find one single study that was genuine and that was done by someone from the community.
Wow.
We've been silenced for too long, and we're still being silenced. We are not trying to take anything away from anyone. We're just saying that we've had enough now, we can't deal with it anymore. And that has to be respected, I think, because we are not doing this for capitalist gains. We are just saying that this is it. Like, we want to survive, and bus, like, let us be.
Thank you.